I'm not sure about a penny for your thoughts, but if you had a dime for each one at this moment, you might be wealthy. The NHL has arrived for 22-year-old Ottawa native Ryan Kuffner. He's a shooter. Today gets his first shot in the show. The Red Wings and the New York Islanders on a Saturday afternoon. With Bertuzzi and Glendening, Athanasiou around Brock Nelson. Into the zone. Scores!
Deflection.
Tipped in front of the net. Off the Islanders.
Might have been Kulak. It bounced off. Just a very, very fortunate bounce for Athanasiou.
Carried back in here by Nelson across the shot, and that went high by Beauvillier. Just 24 this year. In for Barzal and a save by Bernier. Back to the point for Hronek. Across for DeKeyser. Took the shot and deflected up and out of play.
And then you'll get your scoring chances from there. It's a double jeopardy win when you do.
That just went wide of the net, getting over Bowie, but couldn't keep it in. DeKeyser has Athanasiou to the net. Tipped it. Sent around by Devon Toews. No relation to Jonathan, the 25-year-old who wears number 25 for the Islanders. That'll be held by Bernier. For Nick Leddy, to Filppula, to Leddy. Saved by Bernier. Toews finds Nelson. Back for Devon Toews. Has Eberle on the far side, who has it now. Takes the shot, and again Bernier gobbles it up. No rebound. With a shot, knocked down in front, loose side of the net. Bernier there. Helms got it. And he'll get it out. Helm had that shorthanded goal against Tampa Bay. Into the slot, they score. Wow. Set up beautifully, Nelson to Lee. Lee's got his team leading 26th goal. He had the winning goal over Montreal with under 3 to play Thursday, as Barzal set him up beautifully. And Lee has the equalizing goal here today.
It's almost a transition.
Larkin's back on Mantha. Islanders changing. Mantha right in on goal. He shoots, and a save by Grice from Lee. Late man coming, Mayfield. Right in on goal.
Oh, wow.
And he bumps into Bernier. No call. Leddy sent it purposely wide. Oh, and Bernier came up with a big stop after he knocked it aside. No beards, no long hair. Here's Mantha for Athanasiou. Save made. Kick back out. DeKeyser on it. Lead pass for Anders Lee to Barzal. Through his legs. Has the puck back to Lee. And a shot and a save by Bernier.
Nice execution there by those guys.
Unless Keith Gretzky keeps the job. And a new coach in Edmonton for next season, probably.
I will at the end of the game.
Interview, Red Wings Live.
Yeah,
nice play by Kronwall to knock it away. Ladd back in front, and it's tipped in just wide. The Red Wings had talked to Kuffner a year ago, but he wanted to stay at Princeton for another year. They had interest in him last season to come out of college. Saved there by Bernier.
What? Yeah, I got a short.
Oh my goodness. That just went wide from Bailey. Filppula over there, chased by the other 51. Bernier, the save, has faced the Islanders, but you know how good he is against the New York Rangers, and he'll see New York at Madison Square Garden Tuesday. Bertuzzi in front, fought off by Grice. Back for DeKeyser, the shot, set it, they score!
Are you serious?
Athanasiou!
Wow, what a pass. Oh my God. Then DeKeyser, I mean, this is a major league play. He looked and looked as Bertuzzi set him up. Couldn't have been drawn up any better.
Off the outside of the net. Loose side of the goal. And Grice will hold on. To Vanek. Grice came out. Made the save. Tipped in front of that. Grice down. And he's got that too after a collision with Nielsen.
I'm surprised they didn't stop the play. They normally do when a goaltender gets run into like that. He makes this save, basically laying on his belly. What a pass by Vanek. The far side to Nielsen, and that, in most cases, the whistle's going.
Well, had it gone right in,
He's on his belly when he makes that save. That's pretty cool stuff, man.
for Jordan Eberle, who has it again. Eberle right in.
Oh, good
Saved
save.
by Bernier.
Nice
Barzell,
move.
good move at the line for Eberle. Shot loose
Oh,
in front of
wow.
the net. Good lift to the stick, though. Vanek stayed with it, but then gave it away. The Islanders, 3 of them. Here's Filppula coming up the middle. Kronwall coming
boy.
back. Hooking penalty coming. And Bernier came out on Filppula, and the Red Wings are going to be shorthanded. Kronwall trying to catch his old teammate, Valtteri Filppula. Down low they go. Penalty over. Back in front. Bernier the save. Loose puck. Beauvillier.
Wow. That was a pretty good setup by the Islanders. They switched it up.
Time's running off. Purchase your 50/50
And,
raffle tickets.
Larkin. The Kaiser shot. Knocked down. Larkin. Found it again. Another shot. Stopped by Grice. Helm to Larkin. Oh, and off the post. In November of 17. Taves right in front of his own goal. Nielsen, and out came Grice. So without a lot of shots in this one, although the Red Wings have put up a few here in the third, they need to get the next one. In comes Mayfield to the goal, saved by Bernier. Drop back for Barzell to lead a Barzell, and he fanned on it. It's in his feet. Rice. Larkin to Kaiser. Top of the left circle, the shot. Save made, bounces back. Oh, a juggling act, and Grice holds on.
That was almost reminiscent of the shot by Athanasiou in the first period that went off the defenseman's legs. Good movement by Mantha to throw it off the end boards and try to get his own bounce.
De Kaiser joins the rush, finds Vanek. Back in the slot, the shot. Oh, and a save there off Rasmussen. Here goes Athanasiou. Saved by Grice.
A major collision.
Was +1, and this year with 56 points under Barry Trott's system, best defensive team in the league. He's -11. Bernier, great stop. And off the side, Bernier may have got a piece of that, and then off the outside of the post.
Boy, oh boy, now unofficially 41 shots, and Bernier heading for the bench for a bit of a break and a drink of water. He has been dynamite tonight. Look at that save with the paddle.
Barzell, slot,
Oh, my.
Pollock, right in his goal post.
Oh my goodness.
Goal post.
Holy mackerel. Beautiful move by Barzell back there. And then you could hear the sound of that thing rattling off the goal post.
In come the Islanders. Here's Barzell, down by 1. Slap shot, Bernier the save. Rebound, oh, they couldn't put in the empty net off the outside of the post by Taves. 2 seconds left. One last shot. Red Wings win it 2-1.
Boy, the Islanders certainly had their chances to score more than 1 goal. How that one doesn't go in, I'll never know. Ay, ay, ay. Close but no cigar, and Detroit puts a dent in the Islanders' playoff hopes for sure.
Well,
Boy,
certainly
oh
were
boy.
they finishing in the division hopes.
Wow.